Welcome back, you beautiful people, to a brand new video. I'm Blaze2K. I appreciate you stopping by on this channel, and this video is about the Nintendo Switch Not So Pro. Nintendo Switch is getting OLED. It's going to be the Nintendo Switch OLED, and it's coming out later this year on October 8th. We're going to get into it. We're going to have a look at the trailer, see what it's all about, see what new features it has, and what features it doesn't have, and just see what people's reactions are to it, basically. I'm a little bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. I've been expecting and hoping and excited for a whole new, brand new Switch with like an upgraded GPU, you know, just more powerful to play more like current gen games. Even if they're just dialed back a little bit, you know, it would be nice to play current gen games on the Switch. Doesn't look like this is going to be the model though. It's yet to be seen if we're going to see a Switch Pro in addition to this. This could be the new baseline Switch that's going to replace the current one, and then we could maybe see a Switch Pro later in the year. Fingers crossed, right? So let's get into it without further ado, and let's see what it's all about. So into the trailer. Let's take a look. We're going to skim through it here. So it's got OLED. As you know, OLED is one of the best technologies to enjoy gaming. LG OLED TVs are considered the best TV for gaming, basically, with the high refresh rates, the deep blacks, the vibrant colors. Every single pixel's illuminated. It makes it perfect, like self-illuminated, and it makes it perfect for like stuff like HDR and everything like that. The only thing is, it can be susceptible to burn-in. So if you have the same home screen on and you have the screen turned on for like 24 hours a day for months, you know, images can get burned into the screen. That's just the nature of OLEDs. But I don't think it's going to be an issue with this. I think it's going to look beautiful, just as the original PlayStation Vita did. I love the screen on the Vita. It's still, even today, you look at the original Vita, dude, and it looks beautiful. Now, it looks like they've shrunk down the bezels, which is good. That's one of my gripes about the original Switch. The bezels were just a little bit too big. It did look like a kid's toy, just a little bit. So this is going to look really sleek. And like I said, those deep blacks, dude. So yeah, here's the guy laying back on the sofa, enjoying the Switch. Looks like it's always going to be good. It's always good to have a bigger screen. Me and my wife were playing Diablo just recently, and like this, you know, the text on the screen did look really tiny. You had to squint at some certain bits. So that's always welcome. It's not edge to edge like a Samsung Galaxy phone or nothing, but hey, bigger screen, smaller bezels, always good. It's going to have a 7-inch screen, OLED screen, not bad. Hold on, 7 inches. And the original Switch was 6.2 inches. So we're getting 0.8 of an inch bigger screen. We'll see how that works out. So far it's looking pretty good. So basically, with the OLED screen, it's obviously going to be a little bit brighter. I think that's what they're trying to demonstrate here. This woman is sitting out on the sun lounger on a bright sunny day next to the pool. The screen is just glowing. You can see every little detail on the screen. As you know, if you guys have Switches and you go outside in the sunshine, you can barely see it, right? So with an OLED screen, hopefully that problem's a thing of the past. But we've yet to see. To be fair, all right, Nintendo have kind of been deceptive before. I mean, look at the original Switch trailers, right? When they announced it, you see everybody outside in the sunshine on a nice sunny summer day, and the screen is super bright. It isn't in real life, is it? So, well, it's yet to be seen if it's going to look this beautiful in real life outside. But hey, it looks like they're trying to promote that, so that could be a good thing. Okay, this guy's coming in. He's put the keys down. He's breaking out the Switch. He's playing a little bit of Pokemon here. Very nice. And another new feature of the new Switch, the Switch OLED, is that it's got a wide kickstand. Now, one of the biggest things, the wide adjustable stand, one of the biggest things I hated about the original Switch was the fact that the little stand was so dinky and so small. It popped off if you pushed too much, if you pushed down on it too much. That's welcome, a new wide adjustable stand. That'll give you a little bit more control, I guess. Oh, all the way back there, okay. So it's adjustable. The original one, it had one position and one position only. If you pushed it back any further than that, it would just pop off. So that's good. You can adjust it to whatever angle you want. Joy-Cons look pretty much the same. That does look pretty good with the small bezels though, doesn't it? Enhanced audio, so that's another thing it's going to have. It's going to have louder audio, clearer, more crisper audio. I've yet to see anybody playing their Switch outside like this, man. I've yet to see anybody play their Switch like that. If you know of a family that sits out on a picnic table and plays checkers or chess outside in the sunshine as a family, let me know. I'd love to meet these people. So it does look like it has a new redesigned dock. I like how they're going for the white. I think they saw the success of the PS5 and says, "Hey, we're going to make a white Nintendo Switch." So new dock. It's going to have. Oh, it looks quite nice. So it's got a wired LAN port now, which is nice. You don't have to buy a USB Ethernet adapter for your Switch dock anymore. It does support Ethernet straight into the dock, which is fantastic. The rest of it looks the same. The Switch looks the same as the current Switch in terms of like the back of it, the design of it. The only thing different seems to be the screen. The dock is slightly redesigned. It has a built-in Ethernet port now, so you won't have to buy an Ethernet adapter if that's something you want to do, if you want to get that wired connection. It does look pretty clean and white, doesn't it? It looks pretty nice and white. Explains Splatoon. This guy's obviously pretty happy. Everyone's happy. Everyone's over the moon. Not one person in this video was upset or mad at Nintendo for not giving them a Nintendo Switch Pro, which is fine. I'm mad. I'll be the only person that's mad, I guess. I guess everyone's over the moon with this. So, Nintendo Switch OLED model available October 8th. Now, I wonder if they're going to put a plastic screen in this or a glass one. I would really appreciate if they put a glass one in here, since it does seem like more of a high-end model Switch, but I don't think they're going to put glass because it's still marketed towards kids, right? No matter how many grown-ups play with it in the commercial, there's going to be a bunch of kids that have them, and as you know, if you drop it, it's done. So it's probably still going to be plastic, super clear. I'd recommend the first thing you do when you get a Switch, especially the OLED one, is to buy a glass screen protector, tempered glass screen protector for it, and it just gives you that premium feel. The dock does look pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. It's more like silvery white, isn't it? It's not like pure white. So now we have the Nintendo Switch OLED model, and the Nintendo Switch Lite. Now I'm wondering if they're going to announce another Nintendo Switch Pro at some point with upgraded graphics. But there it is. It's coming out on October 8th for $350. Nintendo new Switch is official. Like I said, hopefully it's not the Pro one. So Nintendo's announcing a Switch model today with a larger 7-inch 720p OLED display, so the resolution is going to be the same. Rumors had suggested this new Switch would ship with a new Nvidia chip inside. This new OLED model is mostly a screen upgrade. Nintendo lists the Switch OLED model as only supporting 1080p via TV mode, and rumors had suggested 4K output. Thanks to a rumored Nvidia chip upgrade, the Switch OLED model will go on sale for $350. Oh, that's expensive for a screen upgrade, man. Starting on October 8th, so we've got a ways away before we could buy this thing. Other than this, it's got an adjustable stand for tabletop play. We saw that in the trailer, and 64 gigabytes built-in storage, up from 32 gigabytes on the original Switch. New dock with wired Ethernet port built in, improved audio for a handheld tabletop play. Everything's more or less the same. There's no Nintendo's confirmed to The Verge that there are no major internal changes to the CPU or memory. Does not have a new CPU or more RAM from previous Nintendo Switch models, a Nintendo spokesman said. And millions of Switch fans cringed. Elsewhere, there's little else changed over the original device. Nintendo says battery life on this new OLED Switch will be up to 9 hours. Okay, hello. Oh wait, okay, never mind. That's the same amount as the current Switch. Is the current Switch 9 hours? I don't get 9 hours out of mine. The OLED Switch is slightly longer. That must be if you're playing like some sort of 2D game. One of the SNES games. Let's see. So another article came out from The Verge saying don't count on the Nintendo Switch Pro. Now wasn't the moment, but will Nintendo resist for long? So they're basically talking about there's no pressing reason for Nintendo to replace the Switch with a new Pro version. But they do, Nintendo are prone to releasing a crap load of different models. I mean, look at the Game Boy Pocket, original Game Boy, the Pocket, the Color, Game Boy Advance, Advanced SP, Game Boy Micro, Game Boy Player. They did the same with the DS, DS Lite, DSi, DSi XL, 3DS, 3DS XL. They're prone to upgrading the models and releasing multiple different versions of it, so they've got every single price point on lockdown. So I could see them releasing a Pro in the future. And then there's another article saying Nintendo never needed to fix the Switch; it's not broken. So basically, everybody on the media seems to be have the same consensus that the Switch doesn't need to be replaced. It's fine as it is. Who cares about new games and upgrades? The Switch is fine. I disagree. I respectfully disagree. I think we've all been wanting an upgrade to the Switch to allow us to play games, current gen games even, or at least PS4, Xbox One level games, on a handheld device. And I think the new Nvidia chip's more than capable of doing that. So I'm slightly disappointed about that. Let's see what people's comments are. Let's see what people's comments are on the YouTube trailer. First of all, if they ever load, that is. Let's have a look at Reddit in the meantime. Let's go down here. Okay, here's the comments. So let's sort by top comments. This is why rumors are dangerous. Stay in school, kids. Let me zoom in a bit more. Hold on. No, I don't want to zoom in that much. Zoom out. Okay, I've broken it. There we go. Oh, no. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Oh, zoom out. There we go. So, this is why rumors of dangerous. Stay in school, kids. Fans, could you make the Joy-Cons not drift, please? Nintendo. Screen. Nintendo enhanced audio, Mario and AM radio sync quality. Woohoo! I love Switch, but was a little disappointed with this one. Join the club. I am too. Let me know in the comments. Were you disappointed? Are you disappointed with this upgrade? Did you think the Switch really needed an OLED screen? Let me know. This is cool if you don't have a Switch, but I see no reason to get this. If you have one already, I would have loved a hardware upgrade. I think many of us would. But for a lot of people that haven't got Switches or haven't had a Switch yet, this is a pretty compelling buy for you guys that haven't played the Switch and maybe want to try it out, because OLED does make things look a lot nicer. Cyprian Pasca says they have yet to make a Switch with Bluetooth compatibility for headphones. I think you're right, they have. And that's a crying shame. But Bluetooth audio is too delayed for even me. I've tried using Bluetooth headsets for gaming, and there's always just a slight delay, and it just drives me nuts. So I'm not a fan of Bluetooth for gaming headphones, at least. I don't think it's worth it. Gorybit says, well, you've got a better kickstand now. Time to upgrade. Yes, some people probably are upgrading just for the kickstand. They're like, I effing hate this kickstand, dude. That's it. I'm getting that new one. The old one's going in the bin. I'm buying it purely for the kickstand. I don't care about OLED. Nintendo introducing new LAN cable port. Online-ness players. No. Can't imagine me bringing this out to play chess with my grandparents. I wasn't the only one thinking that, dude. Marcelo says, at least now we can finally play chess outdoors. Finally, I know. We don't have to look at the reflection of the sky anymore on our Switch. All I'm going to say is this gets exactly why you never take rumors seriously. If you were truly honest, you would call it Nintendo Switch White Edition. Good point. Now's my time to buy the 3DS. This guy's going backwards. He's like, I'm going to go back and buy the 3DS now. I think the 3DS is a new upgrade for me. Megamon says, I'll just keep my launch Switch. I'd rather get a new one once they actually fix all the old problems. This feels like one of those stability updates. He's got a point. The first dude really be out there playing Metroid with telekinesis. Finally, I can do calculators in beautiful OLED. I know, I can't believe there's a calculator app on the Switch, dude. I'm pretty sure there's some 3DS models who've already made OLED 3DS, probably as. To be honest, the only thing that caught my eye was the LAN port and the kickstand. Most of the time I'm playing on TV, so I don't need an OLED screen. See, the Switch fan base is like split 50-50. 50% of people say, I never dock the Switch. I use it as a handheld portable console. I never plug it into the TV. And you've got the other hardcore TV players that are like, I never remove mine from the dock. So for the OLED, if you're playing your Switch docked up all the time, then obviously an OLED upgrade's not going to do much for you, unless you've just got money to burn and you want that nice little white dock that looks kind of nice. Let's have a look at Reddit, because Reddit's usually a good tell for how people are really feeling. Docked users, whoa, this is worthless. We were just talking about that, weren't we? Let me go to the entire discussion here. Honestly, I'm glad I can't afford a new system. There we go. I actually thought this was fake. Yeah, it's not April Fools, unfortunately, dude. Can't wait to get home and play Pokemon in my hallway. I know these adverts are so corny, dude. A wide adjustable stand. PTOS is like stability. I am whelmed. Yeah, that's it, dude. I'm whelmed as well. Best I could give you is lateral whelm. Guys, it's just a Switch with an OLED screen and Ethernet port. Yep, Christian's being pretty honest, pretty brutally honest there. Finally, all the should I buy a Switch now posts can be gone. Yep. The real Switch Pro was the friends we made along the way. that's true. So if I used to dock 95% of the time, this has no benefit to me. Seems like the only upgrades are the kickstand and the OLED, pretty much. Yep, technical specs say docked mode outputs at 1080p, not 4K. This is more akin to the Game Boy, to Game Boy Pocket than the PS4 to the PS4 Pro. Exactly. There's no internal upgrades in terms of CPU or RAM or anything. This is a good point. I'm curious about the perceptual differences between LCD and OLED screens. The previous screen was 720p at 237 pixels per inch, so it was more, the pixels were more compressed and you were getting a sharper image. Now the screen has went up to 7 inches, 0.8 inches bigger. The resolution is staying the same, so is everything going to look a little bit more pixelated? That's a good question. Does anyone know if this will be better or worse visual experience? So you're basically, with the OLED model, you're trading sharpness and, a more dense, sharper resolution for a brighter, screen with deeper blacks and more vibrant colors. That's a good way of looking at it. Still has Joy-Con grift, TM. So let me know what you let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to know what you think. Sorry this was a long video, 17 minutes, talking about the upsides and the downsides of this announcement. Are you going to be buying one? Let me know down below. Leave a like on this video if you like Nintendo Switch stuff or you love gaming and you want to see more stuff like that on the channel. And if you want to become a member, consider clicking that join button because we do stock tracking streams. And inevitably, I'm probably going to have to start a stock tracking stream for this Nintendo Switch OLED edition later this year. So if you want to support the channel and support me, click the join button. You don't have to, but I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to support, that's the best way to do it. Also, click that subscribe, click the bell icon, ding that bell icon, smash the bell icon to be notified of new videos. And like I said, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day. It's Place2K. Peace out.